Depending on the proportion of those different digestive enzymes, that's going to dictate what the best diet is for each individual. If somebody has a high proportion of spoiler alert, there is no such thing as the best diet. As mentioned earlier, I'm going to be breaking this section down into three different sections. We're going to be talking about genetic variability, geographical variability, and psychological variability. First, let's discuss genetic variability. With regard to diet, the reason there is no such thing as the best diet is because we are all biochemically unique. With regard to enzymes, the digestive enzymes, we have broad groups of enzymes called proteases to help us to digest proteins, lipases to help us to digest fats, and amylases designed to help us to digest carbohydrates. Depending on the proportion of those different digestive enzymes, that's going to dictate what the best diet is for each individual. If somebody has a high proportion of proteases and lipases and a very low proportion of amylases, then for that person, something like a carnivore diet, a keto diet, or a paleo diet might be beneficial and they might thrive on that type of diet. However, if somebody has a low proportion of lipases and proteases and a high proportion of amylases, for that type of individual, something like a vegetarian or a pescatarian diet may be optimal for that person because they don't have the raw material necessary to metabolize the nutrients in something like a carnivore diet or a keto diet. So that is why, in terms of biochemical uniqueness, we are all different and we should all be following what works for us. So you want to experiment. You could try 1 month of doing something high fat, 1 month of high protein, 1 month of high carb. Write down what exactly you're feeling with each of them and see which diet works best for you. The second thing that we're going to be discussing is geographical variability. That was just a tiny taste of what can be found in my members only section. If you enjoyed it, become a member for only $5 a month to get access to hundreds of member only videos.